Depression is a mental condition that affects millions of people every year who suffer from depression. Depression can be triggered by many things, most commonly traumatic or stressful events in life. Sometimes these issues never surface, and cause problems only within the individual suffering from depression. However, some of these problems may also affect those around them. In this video, we will discuss some things that depression makes you do. 1. It makes you upset. One would think that sadness over something bad happening should go away. Especially once time passes, they will get over it. However, this isn't always true for an average depressed person. If someone suffers a traumatizing event, such as losing a loved one or getting hurt themselves, they will often remain even more upset even long after the event occurred. They might be angry with themselves, and displace blame for not doing more to prevent it. Instead of becoming less depressed over time, issues like these tend to get worse as new problems arise that may remind them of what happened in the first place. 2. It makes you impulsive. For those suffering from depression, it is often hard to take a step back and look at things logically. Often, they will do whatever seems best at the moment without stopping to think if their actions will aggravate their current situation or make it better. This leads people to make rash decisions that might benefit them in the short term, but will cause long-term damage. 3. It makes you feel worthless. If something bad happens, how often does a person automatically blame themselves for it? It is difficult to mistake this kind of reaction as anything but depression, because it seems that the depressed individual believes that whatever event they are going through is somehow their fault. This can cause them to become very self-loathing and believe they have no real worth or value. Without someone around to support them, such as a friend or therapist, they might not get better or be able to change their mindset. 4. It makes you despair. When people feel worthless, it becomes difficult for them to function normally in society because there is a disconnect between the depressed individual and any hope of getting better. Depressed individuals assume and think that things will keep going wrong. Eventually, the individual suffering from depression will reach a point where they are completely helpless and have no idea what to do next. In turn, they might become suicidal or cause harm to themselves and others. It is imperative that loved ones or friends step in when they see signs of someone suffering from depression like this. 5. It makes you isolate yourself. When a person starts getting depressed over an issue that they can't seem to remedy, eventually, they will withdraw themselves from society, because to them, there doesn't seem to be any way or solution to fix their problems. This kind of reaction is common in people who suffer from depression and other mental illnesses. Some disorders prevent them from taking care of themselves, while others cause them to harm those around them. Isolating yourself will only cause you to withdraw from the help you need. That help or solution will be in the form of experiences or interaction with other individuals. They're the ones you need, but they're often the ones you push away first. 6. It makes you suffer insomnia. As time goes by, most people who suffer from depression become more lethargic or tired when trying to go about their day. The person suffering from depression will attempt to conserve as much energy as possible, so that they don't have to waste it with activities that seem pointless in their eyes. Activities such as getting up early, paying attention during school or work, doing chores around the house, spending time with friends and family, eating a nutritious diet, and other everyday tasks. Insomnia is caused by overactive brain activity, which prevents someone from relaxing, so their constant feeling of exhaustion and lethargy is self-induced. Constant negative self-talk can increase brain activity. 7. It makes you suffer memory loss. As a person's depression worsens, it becomes harder to remember things that happened in the past, because in their minds, things tend to blend and mix together. Besides, they feel like nothing has changed anyway, and I still feel the way I feel. According to research conducted by McGill University at Montreal, this could be part of the same phenomenon seen in energy conservation, where treatments push the depressed individual to conserve effort even further. Some people might not worry about forgetting certain details about life before suffering from severe depression, because there seems to be little point in remembering them anyways. Those who do care should realize how serious this problem is and seek help as soon as possible before permanent damage can be done to their memory. 8. It makes you suffer lack of motivation. When a person starts suffering from depression, they often lose the urge to do normal things that make them feel good. Some patients are so depressed that they can't stand up for any length of time. Suppose you're only willing to get out of bed when necessary. In that case, it's impossible to find the incentive or inspiration necessary for doing something new or exciting like taking a road trip, trying out for a sporting team, learning how to play an instrument, or going after previous goals and aspirations. 9. It causes you to be angry at yourself. When people suffer from depression, they often use self-criticism as an escape valve for their negative emotions. The logic behind this behavior is, if I beat myself up now, it will prevent me from doing it later, when I'm more depressed. This kind of attitude gives a person two options with each opportunity they get. Either beat themselves up because something went wrong, or let themselves off easily and not worry about how things happened. Depression is an illness that affects a large number of people. For those suffering from it, depression can make them do irrational things. A person with depression might feel like they're in the wrong place at the wrong time, or feel like their life isn't going anywhere good. If you suffer from depressive symptoms, seek help from a qualified mental health professional. In this video, we have provided you with some things that depression makes you do. Use this list to help identify whether or not your loved one, or yourself, might need help coping with depression. Do you know of someone who suffers from depression? Share your story with us in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to hit the like button, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Spread the love and send this video to at least 2 friends or your favorite group chat. Sharing is caring after all. Be sure to hit the bell icon to stay up to date with our latest videos. Remember to be polite to yourself first, so you can be polite to others. Take care of yourself. Until next time.